I am Sheilla Kayaro. I'm a reporter working with Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, and I have a passion for girls. I like writing stories on gender issues, child rights, and also female genital mutilation and health reporting. What I usually do as a reporter and a journalist, I always have a diary of the things that I'll do during the day. I like reading. I have a passion for reading. First I go through the newspapers, and from those newspapers is when I get ideas for stories. And I'm also an interactive person and social person. When I'm talking to fellow women or girls, I get stories from them because some of them have issues, and when they mention something, there's just that conscience of a journalist that clicks up, and I know this is the story that I want to follow, and that is the angle that I need to do. So I sit down with my editors, then we discuss this story, then when they give me a go ahead, I go ahead and do the stories. When I went through the training of JHR, I came to realize that any story can be a story. It depends on how you bring out that story. And I was not also keen on data reporting, like I could just get any story and report it as it is. But right now I'm able to do my story and substantiate it with data. My stories have really changed from the way I used to report. And I've come to look at various angles when I'm doing that story, because I could just look, if I'm doing a story on teenage mothers, to just, oh, this is a girl here that is pregnant, she needs to go to school, and that is it. But with JHR, they were giving us reasons as to why is that story happening, what is lacking, and that is what was very impactful. The story grants from journalists for human rights are very important and very helpful to us as journalists, because you find most of the times the resources are limited, but with the help of JHR you are able to travel to different places where you always wanted to travel, or where traveling is quite difficult. JHR is able to come in and to help you facilitate. One of the wonderful stories or outstanding stories that I did in Narok under the facilitation of Journalists for Human Rights was the story of the role of women in curbing female genital mutilation. I was able to travel to Narok County to feature Agnes Pareyo and Josephine Pasiani, who are founders of rescue centers in that place.
Kwa sababu ile mila inaumiza watu wetu, tunasema ni mbaya.
The team at Journalists for Human Rights is a very understanding team. If you have a story, you talk to them. They'll take you through the training. Where you have questions, they're able to take you through. Even if they're trying to correct you on this, they do it quite positively, that you're able to complete your story. I'd like to thank JHR for even coming up with this initiative. And also what I would like to encourage JHR is to continue supporting us, to make it long term, not short term, like a few years or so, to just make it long term, because with time we will outgrow, we'll become older, we will retire, and we also need journalists for human rights to also stand with the younger journalists that are coming up on board.